Well, hello there, YouTube. This is Crazy Cool New Yorker coming at you today. Oh, what a nice day it is. It's a Sunday. We are heading back to the work week. A little change of plans for me. I'm not in the office for a while. I have to do a little training. So I'll be out in the field. And it's fun. You know, I haven't done it in a while. So it's going to be a challenge. See if I still got it. Just doing some technical work and stuff like that, but it'll be fun. I know it. I just got to get myself together, my mind right, a little bit more physical work there, but hey, you know, you got to do what you got to do to make sure, you know, you accomplish your dreams and make sure your family is secure. It's a great opportunity, and I'm going to be moving forward. So how was everyone's weekend? Did you do anything special? Did you stay home to ride your bike? Me and my wife, we went to some friend's house. We had a great time. We're planning on doing a ride out to East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. As I told you before, she is like itching to get back on the bike. She's not happy that she had to miss a couple of the rides out I was going. I saw her, and you know, I like riding with my wife. You know, she's good company. You know, we're married. You know, I understand some people want to use this time for their personal time, but nothing wrong with that. I can't blame you. But you know, my wife and I, we have a lot of things in common. We share a lot of the same interests. I will admit, you know, in the beginning, she wasn't a big fan of riding on the bike, but she saw how great it was, and you know, she's falling for it. And so she said she wants to get back on. So I'm actually looking forward to the day she can ride out with me. But what we plan on doing is riding out to East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania, because her good friends, it's a high school friend from when she was younger. They live out there, and she told them before, like, we're gonna ride out to see you guys. We're not gonna stay the night, but we'll just leave out early a Sunday morning and just head on out there. Probably leave out about 8 o'clock in the morning. Be there by like 9:30, 10. Enjoy the day with them. Have a little lunch, and then head back home. I think that is a great way to do a little weekend trip, a weekend day with me and my wife. And the route that we take is really nice because it's very scenic. It's not too congested. It's a lot of trees. You're cutting through the Delaware State Park, just like kind of on the edge of it a little. So the speed limit, I believe, is like 35 miles an hour. First, we got to take the highway, and then we get off at Pennsylvania, and then we just cut through. I believe it's Millwood, Millwood, Pennsylvania, and then it cuts us through. I think it's Route 209. I'm not sure. I don't know off the top of my head. But that takes us right to where we want to go. Beautiful, beautiful ride. It's about an hour on the highway and an hour cutting through the little small towns and through the state park. And then we get into East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. And then we just, they're kind of up on a mountainside, so it's a lot of twisty roads to get up to them. I mean, it's very twisty too. It's not like, you know, you can open up the bike and get some nice curves going on. It's twisty to the point where you're taking these turns at, even in a car, like 5-10 miles an hour. So when I first rode up there, I think I kept it in second gear just to power up the hills. And you know, you got to slow it down for your turns, those hairpin turns. And you just keep on going up until you get to the top, to their community. I like where they live. It's a little too woodsy for me. You know, where I live is kind of rural, suburban to where they live. They live where it's rural. I live in like the suburban of Dutchess. They're kind of like the woods of Pennsylvania. Even though they're in the community, they are very woodsy over there. You walk out and it's a challenge. That's what I say. Especially the road in the wintertime. Whoa, tar snake. Now that was a little scary. Kind of messed with that. Kind of grabbed my bike and slid it out a little. But I recovered. Don't get too nervous. You just react and you keep it moving. So, as I was saying, where they are is pretty nice. It's just a little too woodsy for me, but I would live there. I have no problem. Only time I would have a problem where they live is because the roads are so, man, these tar snakes are getting me here. And they have so many of them. It's just like throwing my bike all over the place. Just got to watch out for them. I guess they're a little bit slippery because it's cool out. So I'm hitting them, and unfortunately I'm hitting them on a turn, and I'm at a lean, and it's like grabbing the tire and just I'm slipping. So, wow. I've hit them before, but never where a slip like that. So now I'm just not. Now I'm looking out for them, and you can see it's grabbing my bike. It could be the tire. I'm riding the Dunlops, the E3s, and I've read some reviews, and people say they don't like them because of the fact that they grip the tar snakes and they're not able to. They're too easily disturbed by them. And so I'm thinking what I'm going to do is over the winter, once I put the bike up, I'll take it in and have him change the oil and look it over, make sure everything is nice. I'll have him throw on, I'm looking at the Michelin 3s. So this road is just awful. Great turns, but it's really getting me. It's a little disturbing. Let's see here. So, like I said, where they are, it's beautiful, but the roads are so winding, and so sharp that in the wintertime, we take the Jeep up in the wintertime to them. And let me tell you, I got it in 4-wheel lock, 4 low. I'm really being careful when I'm going that way. So that's the only bad thing I could say about going to the house is in the wintertime, because you just got to make sure you know what's going on. You know how to handle a vehicle. So my wife and I will do that. It's a nice 2-up riding for that little trip. And then, let's see what else we can plan on doing together. I want to take her, I discovered some new routes. So I want to take her and show her those new places. Like I said, first time I went to Hudson, New York. It was nice. This town is right on the water. Like, we've gone to towns on the water, but it's always nice to find a new place. And I like it where you can drive right up to the water, and that's how this town is. It's just bow right there. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to make this left here. I want to show her that. And I also want to show her a couple of other spots. Nothing too crazy. So for those guys who ride 2-up with your spouses, do you guys have a favorite place you like to take your spouse? Is it by the water? Do you maybe go to a nice little brunch or lunch spot that you like to go to? I like that too. I mean, there's nothing better than going for a nice, beautiful ride with your spouse, and then you have a nice little spot you like to eat at together. Because you know what happens is everybody looks at you when you come in through the door. Like, if you're really dressed nice, and my wife, she tends to match the bike, dress up nice, and try to be as stylish as possible. She's a beautiful young lady, but she always just takes it to the extra. So when we walk into the store, her presence kind of like grabs attention, and then here we are with the helmets on, and we got our gear on, and people are just like, hey, look at them. And table for 2, and we're like, yes. And then people, you see people look out the window to see what we pull up on, and it's cool, it's fun. We just laugh at them. We don't laugh at them, we just laugh with them, and it's nice. So, but I'm gonna get off this big old YouTube page right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm trying to think of a place to go myself, but I'm gonna say later for now. So, as always, ride what you love and love what you ride. Thank you.